Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Glover. 33 people at the Bradley County Jail have tested positive for COVID-19. Some family members of inmates held a protest this past weekend over the lack, they say, of personal protective equipment. One of the protesters snapped pictures here that you see inmates posting signs in the windows asking for help. Our Jake Chapman joins us live from outside the Bradley County Jail with the latest. Jake.
Well, Greg, the Bradley County Sheriff's Office says they are addressing these claims. And this past weekend, we saw people outside the Bradley County Jail protesting what they claim is a lack of personal protective equipment for the inmates inside. But online, thousands of people have signed a petition to get them that equipment. And for the first time, we're hearing from an inmate on the inside who says he doesn't feel safe from COVID-19.
They're treating us like dirt in here. Like, damn, I know we're criminals, but I mean, we're all moving past from what we've done.
Dustin Cox has been at the Bradley County Jail since March and says he doesn't feel safe from COVID-19.
Yeah, we don't get no hand sanitizer, nothing. The masks we're supposed to have, we can't have those because they say it's contraband.
He also claims the jail isn't practicing social distancing guidelines.
They got three or four people in the two-man cells. It's crazy in here.
With 33 cases of the virus at the jail, his father, Jackie, says he's terrified for his son.
But they're in there confined in a cage. They can't get away from nobody.
He tells me he isn't arguing for his son to be out of jail, but he should still be treated properly during a pandemic.
I don't mind him being punished for what he did. That's not the point. The point is they're not treating him fair.
Tiffany Daly also worries about her loved one inside.
So it's scary to know that our loved ones are at risk right now because they're failing to do the procedures and guidelines that it's mandated for them to be doing.
She is one of the main organizers of the protest and says what happened Sunday night was heartbreaking, seeing inmates post these signs on the window.
They're using toilet paper, writing help out on the windows. It was so heartbreaking.
The Bradley County Sheriff's Office has responded to these claims, saying they have modified masks for all the inmates. They also state every new inmate is screened for the virus before they're booked. They shared these photos of carts filled with cleaning supplies, but the inmates are responsible for sanitation of their cells. Daly says from the photos, she believes inmates need more.
So once they run out of that certain amount that they have to disinfect a whole pod with 40, 50 people, then what? That's not going to kill a virus.
And their loved ones say they plan to keep protesting.
That this is going on inside the Bradley County Jail. It is real, it's very serious, and all we're asking is for measures to be taken to prevent.
Love you, Dad.
All right, love you. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
The Bradley County Sheriff's Office tells us they got the mask early this evening and they're distributing those masks at this time. Now, Daly says they plan to protest every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday until we see change. We checked the petition online. It has more than 47,000 signatures. We have a link to that petition inside our app. Stay with us as we continue to monitor this story. For now, I'm live in Bradley County tonight. Jake Chapman, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.